Don't stop!
Last Stop is a sci-fi narrative adventure by Variable State and released on July 22nd, 2021. You play as 3 characters whose worlds collide when they all experience supernatural situations related to a portal that has formed under the streets of London. Donna is a laid-back teen with a contentious relationship with her sister and who wants nothing more than to hang out with her friends. John is a single dad with some health issues, raising a precocious daughter, and he may be a bit jealous of Jack, the young and fit neighbor. And Meena, a stern and serious employee at a pretty secretive agency, is a bit jealous of her younger competition, and she wants nothing to stand in her way from advancing her career, not even her family. Each of the individual stories is told in 6 chapters, of which I have played through chapter 2 for this review, and there might be some mild spoilers ahead, so just be warned. The stories begin with the 3 seated together on a train, and after you select which person's story you wish to play next, they exit the train one by one until that round of chapters is complete. Then they return to the train for the next chapter. It is a narrative-focused game, so gameplay mechanics are minimal and mainly consist of dialogue option selection, walking your character from place to place, and some quick time events, such as choosing what to wear or what to drink. Sometimes these actions feel a little bit shoehorned in just to give you something to do, but I did find it interesting how many times I was sometimes so focused on these little games or tasks that I didn't always hear everything the NPCs were talking about in the background. Kinda like real life, right? Walking is also a bit clunky at times, and sometimes the transition from cutscene to playable scene was so smooth, my character just stood there until I figured out that I was supposed to be playing them at that point. Whoops. Additionally, there wasn't always clear direction on where you could go, and I found myself running into invisible walls. Also, I really hate invisible walls, but that's totally my personal pet peeve. And sometimes when you walked with another NPC, they kinda moved as confused as you were as you tried to figure out your way. But I didn't find these moments to detract too much from the narrative, which by far has been the strongest aspect of this game. These characters seem like real people responding to their circumstances in very real ways, and there were times where I would really ponder which response made the most sense for that particular character in that particular moment. Everyone is brought to life by some fantastic voice acting, which I was really impressed with.
Hey, Meena. Excuse me, I'm quite busy.
Don't forget you're on report for all those days off.
Yeah, because he was in hospital.
Shaz, that's tragic. Come on.
I know Variable State wanted to do a good job in this area since her previous game, Virginia, had no talking at all, making this a full 180 shift as characters in Last Stop talk a lot. You can tell there was so much frustration between Donna's more laid-back 17-year-old nature and the nature of her older sister, who has had to be the more responsible one all her life.
Someone's in a bit of a mood.
Perhaps give your sister some space this evening, Donna.
Look, I just asked if Mum was okay. Why are you on my case about it?
I've enough to worry about without dealing with you again tonight, Donna.
She has complicated relationships with her friends, which becomes more apparent as they find themselves in the situation with the glowy-eyed stranger. You know how much John loves his daughter, but there are times when it seems that his daughter takes care of him as much as he takes care of her.
You need a new toothbrush anyway. Your one has hairs all over it. And it looks as flat as a pancake.
And he really has to adapt to life changes when he's body swapped with Jack, and the new family of sorts has to figure out this unique situation together. And it's been nice getting a glimpse into Meena, who is such a controlled and distant person with those around her, indulge her impulses to cope with the stress she tries not to show.
You missed the 400 and the 300. Everyone else's mum's come.
But I came to the 200, didn't I? Don't worry, I'll be there.
Nothing supernatural has happened in her story so far, but there is definitely a lot going on with her that is driving her story forward. I think the visuals of this game were quite nice. I enjoyed looking around the town, what little I could explore of it, and I thought the NPCs were very well done, especially when the strange guy was involved. The music so far is also quite enjoyable and fitting of the circumstances.
So far from my place in a box-shaped heart. Want that one thing, we're scared of something.
All in all, I am really enjoying Last Stop. Whereas light on gameplay, it's strong on story, character building, and visuals. At only 2 chapters in, I feel invested in the stories, some more than others, and I do find that having a cliffhanger aspect when you reach the end of a chapter to be an incentive to continue playing as you want to find out more. I also think it pretty cool that when you play the next chapter, it starts with a recap of what happened previously, kinda like a TV show, because playing through this is like playing through an intriguing sci-fi mystery program. At this point, I don't know if your choices will matter as you progress further in the game, but that will be interesting to find out as you keep moving forward. If you enjoy a good story-rich adventure and you enjoy good sci-fi mystery, then I encourage you to give Last Stop a try. And before I go, I'd like to give a big thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers. You guys are the best. I couldn't do this without you. And with that, I've been Journey of the Indie Journey, and I will see you all on the next adventure.